And we're following some developing news out of Cumberland County this evening. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 5. I'm Evan Forrester. An hours-long search for a man who crashed along the side of Interstate 81 and ran from state police has come to an end. Fox 43's Marshall Keeley now joins us now a few hundred yards north of where this all unfolded. And Marshall, just how long was that initial chase?
Yeah, Evan, state police say a man from Florida led them on a more than 50-mile-long car chase that started in Dauphin County and ended not far from where I'm standing right now. We're along Interstate 81 southbound, about 5 miles south of the Newville exit, close to where state police say that man went off the road, crashed into a wooded area, got out of his car and ran. Now, we did learn about an hour ago that that man has now been taken into custody. Now, state police say that this chase began all the way back on Interstate 81 in Dauphin County, that southbound lanes, mile marker 84, around 9:40 this morning when a trooper tried to pull over the driver for some traffic violations. Soon, troopers saying it was a high-speed chase, alleging the driver sped through the Fort Indiantown Gap base, taking out a gate. They say he got back on 81 South and made it all the way into Cumberland County before losing control and crashing around mile marker 33. Now take a look at this video. It was captured by someone driving by the scene this morning. It appears to show an SUV that we now know was a Kia Soul stopped in some thickets next to the interstate. And if we slow it down, you can see what appears to be two state troopers drawn, their guns drawn, trained on that vehicle, and that's when they say the suspect got out of the vehicle and ran west in the area of Jonestown and Burnt House Road. Police say we're still here. Police were still here when we arrived on the scene around noon today, and we watched at least a dozen investigators crisscross the neighboring farms in the area as they looked with a canine officer for this man. Investigators say 35-year-old Jimmy Lee Fancy of Daytona, Florida, was the man behind the wheel of that vehicle. State police say he has arrest warrants for gun violations in New Jersey and some active warrants in Pennsylvania. Now, around 3:25, we saw a few state troopers speeding down I-81 South here with their lights on, their sirens blaring, and that was followed by an ambulance not long after. Around 4 o'clock when we were here with you about an hour ago, we learned that investigators had located Fancy, though we are not exactly sure where they found him as of this hour. We will, of course, keep you up to date on if Fancy will face any additional charges stemming from today's chase. Live in Cumberland County, I'm Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.